Due to the most recent Windows update, my cameras don't work correctly anymore. Henceforth, I've had to revamp the entire format of this series, therefore effectively calling this Standing Strong 2.0. So henceforth, for now, the series is going to take more of a Khan Academy approach to the series instead of a wrestling with regret approach to the concept. Alright, so we'll start as usual with the Young Lions division, where you can see Clark Connor's got 9 points, Ren Narita's got 8, DKC's got 7, Kevin Knight has 4, even though he's has no wins and 4 losses, that gives him 4 points because a loss is worth 1 point. Alex Kovlin, who's only got 3 points, has 1 win, which is 2 points, and 1 loss, which is 1 point. Hence why, even though he has a win and a loss, he's got less points than the guy that hasn't won anything. And Gabriel Kidd is still in Japan somewhere, so still at dead last. He's doing great in Japan, but horrible in the Young Lions division. Okay, so we'll move on down to the non-title division. We got Chris Dickinson is not tied. He's in first place because 3-2. TJP, who's the long-standing number 1 guy, has dropped second. Third, despite the fact that it says 3-4, is Fred Ross and Mysterioso because they both have 7 points, 3 wins and a loss. Then we go back to this crap of how there's like 6 people tied. Romero, Adrian Quest, Jared Kratos, Hickley, and Bateman all have 6 points, 2 wins, 2 losses. El Fantasma and Leah Rush are tied, 2-1. Carl Fredericks currently, by the way, currently right now is the only person who's 2-0. You know, and you can see the others. Barrett Brown is, like I said in the previous episode, even though he's got no wins, he's still not the bottom guy. Because All Heart Blake Christensen is the bottom guy. And then, you know, these are guys that should be in the division but haven't shown up yet. PJ Black is actually injured. Now to International Tag Team, which is always the same, because the Regal Twins are the only ones winning. However, because of the camera issue in this new format, you get to see the other teams I'm waiting for, like Finjuice and the Gorillas of Destiny. Clark Connors and DKC wrestled as a tag team once last year, so I left them on there. Dan Limelight and Tom Lawler had just recently wrestled on the most recent episode, so if they have another tag team match, I'll put them in. If they tag team together again, then I'll add them to the tag list. But this one, it's only there because it's my fantasy. I actually think that TJP and ACH should be a tag team called Super Flash. ACH is called Super ACH, and TJP is the fill-in Flash. You mix their nicknames together and you get Super Flash. I think they would be a really good tag team. Matchmakers, get on that. So we get on to the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. And same. Brody King's in first with 8 points, 3-2. Kenta, 4 points, 1-2. Moxley and David Finlay are actually tied. Because they both have 1 match each. And this should be like that. I don't know why it wasn't. But yeah, this is like Kenta. As you can see, it says Kenta, Florida ? Because I'm not sure if he still lives in Florida. Because if he actually, let's say he no longer is a U.S. citizen, or he has citizenship, but lives in Japan, and his permanent residence is in Japan, then he needs to go the hell off the list because he's not U.S. I'm old school in this fact that if it's United States championship, it should only be for people who live in the United States. And I don't know where Brody King's from. John Moxley, I'm not sure. That's it for this segment. Okay, so discussion board is going to be simple. The New Japan Cup in USA. This is the official round one bracket, homemade, and we have, as you know, these are all the names. So it's Clark Connors versus Leo Rush, Brody King versus Chris Dickinson, Ren Narita versus Tom Lawler, Hikuleo versus Fred Roster. Now, I'm going to give my predictions on how I feel this is going to wind up going. Ren Narita, we're going to start with Ren Narita versus Tom Lawler. I can't see. This one is like a difficult one because Ren Narita is being pushed so well. But Tom Lawler also hasn't. He's also got a good push. I don't think he's lost yet. Whereas Ren Narita has, and Ren Narita is just coming back from excursion. Or he's on excursion. I don't know how they're going to handle him because I've never watched when there was someone on an excursion before. But I'm still going to pick Tom Lawler to go to the next round. As much as I would like Fred Roster to cleanly beat Hikuleo, I think Hikuleo is going to win. And you'll see why I think they're going to do Hikuleo. Brody King, Chris Dickinson, that's going to be a really good match. But I'm calling Brody King to win. I'm saying he's going to win. And then I decided that Leo Rush would be the guy that wins because of how well he did last year. And Clark Connors is actually still a young lion. Now, Brody King versus Leo Rush, it's clearly Brody King. Brody King would there's like the size difference, right? And then Lawler versus Hikuleo. Come on, it's Hikuleo. And that's why. Because that would be that match. Brody King versus Hikuleo would be a really good match. And it's probably the heaviest guy versus the tallest guy. But they both like to beat the shit out of each other. I think that would be a good match. And so, I still, however, think that Brody King is going to win the entire thing. So, that is my actual prediction for the New Japan Cup in the USA 2021. Which I think they need to come up with a better name for that. But anyway, that's my prediction. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.